Hello everyone, welcome back to Form Fully channel. In this video, we are going to see the 50 MCQs of Linux, which covers basic to advanced topics, which also includes scenario based questions. So let's get started with the first question. Question: what is the default root directory in a Linux system? Options are /home, /var, /root and /bin. In Linux, the root user's home directory is typically /root. So the correct option is /root. /home is the default directory for regular user home directories. /var is used for variable data like log files and temporary files. /bin contains essential binary executables, but it's not the root directory. Next question. Which command is used to change the permission of a file in Linux? Options are chmod, chown, ls, touch. So to change the permission of a file in Linux, we use chmod. chown is used to change ownership and permissions. ls is used to list files. Touch is used to create empty files, not to change permissions. Moving to the next question. You want to display the last 10 lines of a text file named mydata.txt. Which command should you use? Options are as follows. In this, the correct option is first, tell-10 mydata.txt, as it used to display the last 10 lines of a file. Option 2, head-n 10 mydata.txt, is incorrect as it used to print the first 10 lines. Option 3, cat mydata.txt pipe tell-n 10 is incorrect as it less efficient than using tell directly. Option 4, grep-n 10 mydata.txt is incorrect as it used for searching patterns in files, not for displaying lines. So the correct option is first. Next question. In Linux, what does the df command displays? Options are directory files, disk space usage, date and time, and default fonts. So on a Linux system, the df command is used to display the disk space usage. Other options are incorrect as a directory file is not a common interpretation of df, and df command has no relation to date and time or default fonts. So the correct option is disk space usage. Question. What is the purpose of the passwd command in Linux? Options are create a new user, change the system time, change a user's password, list system processes. Among these options, the third option, change a user's password, is done by the passwd command. And the first option, create a new user, is typically done with the user add command. Changing the system time is not related to the passwd command. And the option 4, listing system processes, is done with the ps command. Next question. Which of the following package managers is commonly used on Debian-based Linux distributions like Ubuntu? Options are yum, dpkg, rpm, zypper. Here, the dpkg is the package manager which is commonly used on Debian-based distributions like Ubuntu. The yum and rpm are used on Red Hat-based system, and the zypper is used on open source based system. So the correct option is dpkg. Next question. What is the purpose of the ps command in Linux? Options are print system information, show running processes, display the content of a text file, create a new process. The ps command is basically used to display the information about running processes. So the second option is correct, show running processes. Other options like print system information and create a new process is not specific to the ps command. And third option, display the content of a text file. It is not the primary purpose of the PS. So second option is correct. Next question. You want to schedule a task to run at a specific time in the future in Linux. Which tool or command should you use? Options are cron, add, schedule, timer, and the correct option or command which satisfy the above condition is add command. The other options are incorrect as cron is used for recurring tasks, not one-time events. Schedule and timer are not standard Linux commands for task scheduling. So the correct option is add. Moving to the next question. You need to list all the files in a directory and its subdirectories, including hidden files. Which command should you use? Options are ls-r, ls-a, ls-l, and ls-h. So the correct option is ls-r, which is used to list files in a directory and its subdirectories recursively, which also includes hidden files. The option 2, ls-a, is not correct as it only lists hidden files in the current directory. Option 3, ls-l, provides a long format listing of files, but it doesn't include hidden files. Option 4, ls-h, displayed file size in a human relatable format. So this one also incorrect. So the correct option is ls-r. In Linux, what is the purpose of the ifconfig command? Options are display the system configuration, configure network interface, install new software, list available devices. And the correct option is B, configure network interface. The display the system configuration is a general description not specific to ifconfig. Install new software is unrelated to ifconfig. And the list available devices is a different task not performed by ifconfig. So the correct option is B. Next question. What is the purpose of the mkdir command in Linux? Options are move a file, remove a directory, create a new directory, list files in a directory. The mkdir command is used to create a new directory in a Linux. So the correct option is create a new directory. The first option, move a file, is done with the mv command, and the remove a directory is performed with the rmdir or rm command. And the fourth option, list files in a directory, is done with the ls command. Next question. You want to change the ownership of a file to a different user and group. Which command should you use? Options are chown, chmod, chgrp, user mode. And the correct option is chown, which is used to change the ownership of a file. The chmod is used to change file permission, not ownership, and the chgrp changes the group ownership but not the user. And the fourth option, user mode, is typically used to modify user account properties, not for changing file ownership. Next, what is the purpose of the grep command in Linux? Options are copy files, search for patterns in text, rename files, display system information. The grep command is used to search for patterns in a text files in Linux. So the correct option is B, search for patterns in text file. The first option, copy files, is done with the cp command. The renaming files is performed with the mv command, and displaying system information is not the primary purpose of grep. Next question. Which command is used to display the manual pages documentation for Linux commands? Options are info, man, help, doc. So the correct option is man. The other options are incorrect as info is another command for viewing documentation but is less common. Help is typically used to get command-specific help within the shell, and the doc is not a standard command in most Linux distributions. So the correct option is B. Moving to the next scenario, you want to compress a file or directory using gzip compression. Which command should you use? Options are zip, tar, compress, gzip. Here, the gzip command is used to compress files or directory using gzip compression in Linux. Zip is used for zip compression, not gzip. Tar is used to archive files and directories but doesn't perform compression by itself. Compress is a command for legacy compression format. So the correct option is gzip. Next question. What is the purpose of the netstate command in Linux? Options are list installed packages, show network statistics, list user accounts, and display file permission. The netstate command is used to display network statistics and information in Linux. First option, listing installed packages, is typically done with a package manager like apt or yum. List user accounts can be done with commands like cat/etc passwd. Display file permission is not the primary purpose of netstate. So the correct option is show network statistics. In Linux, what is the purpose of the rsync command? Options are synchronize files and directories, rename files, display system logs, list running processes. The rsync command is used to synchronize files and directories in Linux. The second option, rename files, is done with the mv command. Display system log is often done with command like cat or tel. List running processes is done with command like ps. So the correct option is A. Next question. You want to check the free and used memory RAM in your Linux system. Which command should you use? Options top, mencheck, free, usage. The correct option is free. This command is used to check free and used memory RAM. Top provides real-time information about system performance, including memory usage. Mencheck and usage are not standard Linux command for this purpose. So the correct option is free. Next question. Which command is used to display the contents of a file in the terminal? Options open, cat, view, read. Correct option is cat. This command is used to display the content of a file in the terminal. Other options are incorrect as open is used to open files but not to display their content in the terminal. View is related to text editor like Vim. Read is used for reading inputs from the user in scripts. So correct option is cat. Next, you want to permanently remove a file from your Linux system. Which command should you use? rm, del, purge, trash. So the rm command is used to permanently remove a file from a Linux system. Del is not a standard Linux command for file removal. Purge is more commonly used for package removal, and trash is not a standard Linux command for file removal. So correct option is rm. Which command is used to list all currently mounted file systems on a Linux system? Options df, mount, lsblk, fstab. So the correct option is mount. df is used to display disk space usage, not mounted file systems. lsblk is used to list block devices. And fstab is a configuration file for defining file systems mounts, not a command. So the correct option is mount. Next question. What command is used to find files and directories on a Linux system? Options are locate, find, search, grep. The find command is used to search for files and directories. The locate uses a pre-built database for faster file searching but may not find the most up-to-date information. The search command is not a standard Linux command for file searching, and the grep command is used for searching patterns in a text files, not for finding files. So the correct option is find. Next, you need to add a new user to your Linux system with a specific user ID. Which command should you use? Options are user add, add user, user mod, pass WD. The correct command is user add, which is used to add new user to a Linux system. Add user is a higher level script that prompts for user information. The user mod is used to modify user account's property but not for adding new users. And the pass WD is used to change user passwords, not to create new user accounts. Moving to the next scenario question. You want to display the first few lines of a text file named document.txt. Which command should you use? Options: tell document.txt, head document.txt, list document.txt, cat document.txt. The head command is used to display the first few lines of a text file, and the other options are incorrect as tell displays the last few lines. Lace opens a file for viewing and allows scrolling. Cat display the entire file, not just the first few lines. So the correct option is head document.txt. You want to kill a running process in Linux. Which command should you use? Options are stop, terminate, kill, end. The kill command is used to terminate or send signals to running processes in Linux. The stop and end are not standard Linux commands for killing processes. Terminate is a general term but not a specific command. So correct option is kill. What is the primary purpose of Logical Volume Manager in Linux? Options: to manage user accounts and permissions, to allocate and manage storage space, to configure network settings, to schedule cron jobs. The correct option is B. The LVM is used to allocate and manage storage space. The other options are incorrect as it is unrelated to LVM's purpose. Next question. Which command is used to remove a directory in Linux, including its contents? rmdir, rm, remove, del. The rm command with the -r option is used to remove a directory in Linux, including its content. The other options, rmdir is used to remove empty directories. Remove and del are not standard Linux commands for directory removal. The next scenario question. You want to create a compressed archive of a directory and its contents using the tar command. Which option is used to create a gzip compressed archive? Options are -c, -z, -x, -t. The correct option is -z. This option is used with the tar command to create a gzip compressed archive. The other options, -c is used to create an archive, -x is used to extract files from an archive, and the -t is used to list the content of an archive. Question. In LVM, what is a physical volume? Options: a logical partition within a volume group, a disk or disk partition that is part of the volume group, a snapshot of a logical volume, and a virtual volume created for redundancy. The correct option is second. The PV in LVM is a disk or disk partition that is added to a volume group to provide physical storage for logical volumes, and the other options do not accurately describe a PV in LVM. Next scenario question. You are tasked with finding all files in your home directory that were modified within the last 7 days. Which command should you use? Options are as follows. Among the 4 commands, option first is correct as it searches for files modified within the last 7 days. Option 2 is incorrect as it searches for files modified within the last 7 minutes, not the days. Option 3 is incorrect as it searches for files containing the text modified but doesn't filter by modification time. Option 4 is incorrect as it lists files sorted by modification time and filters those modified in October. which is not the same as the last 7 days. So the correct option is A. Next scenario question. You need to compress a directory named project into a tarball and exclude all files with the .log extension. Which option should you use with the tar command? Options are -c, -x, -z, -exclude. The correct option is -exclude because it allows you to specify files to exclude from the archive. Option first, -c, it is used to create an archive, and -x, it is used to extract files from an archive, and the last option, -z, is used to compress the archive using gzip. Next, you want to see the real-time resource usage statistics of running processes, including CPU and memory usage. Which command should you use? Options are psaux, top, free-m, uptime. The correct option is top. The top command provides real-time resource usage statistics of running processes, including CPU and memory usage. The other options are incorrect, as option first, psaux, list processes but does not provide the real-time updates. Free-m shows memory usage but not CPU usage or processes. Uptime displays the system's uptime and load average but not detailed process information. So correct option is top. You want to check the network configuration of your Linux system, including IP address and network interfaces. Which command should you use? Options are ifconfig, ipconfig, netstate-i, route-n. The correct option is ifconfig. This command is used to check the network configuration of a Linux system, including IP address and network interface. Other options, ipconfig is used in Windows, not in Linux. Netstate-i display network interface statistics but not detailed configuration. Route-n displays routing information, not network interface configuration. So correct option is ifconfig. Question. You are tasked with finding the largest files in your home directory and its subdirectories. Which command should you use? Options are as follows. Among the given options, the correct option is first. This is used to satisfy the above condition. Option 2 is used to list files in a home directory, not in its subdirectory. Option 3 is used to show the largest directory, not individual files. Option 4 is less efficient than option first and may not handle file names with specific correctly. So correct option is A. Next question. You need to schedule a task to run a script every day at 3:30 p.m. Which tool or command should you use? Options cron, timer, scheduler, add. The correct option is cron. Cron tool is used to schedule recurring tasks, including running script at specific time. The other options are incorrect, as the timer and scheduler are not standard Linux tools for task scheduling, and the add command is used for one-time task, not recurring daily task. Scenario question. You want to create a symbolic link in your home directory to a file named document.txt located in another directory. Which command should you use? Options are as follows. Among the given option first is the correct option. Other options are incorrect, as option 2 tries to create a symbolic link with the destination as the source, which is not the correct order. Option 2, third and fourth use MV and CP for moving or copying files, not creating symbolic links. So correct option is first. Next question. You need to check the disk space usage on your Linux system, but you only want to see the summary of the root file system. Which command should you use? Commands are as follows. The correct option is first option, that is df-h, as which is used to display the disk space usage. Option 2 du-sh slash, and option 3 provides information on disk usage within the root directory but not a summary of the root file system. And option 4 is used to list files and directories within the root directory but does not provide disk usage information. So correct option is A. Next scenario question. You need to set up a firewall rule to allow incoming SSH port 22 connection on your Linux server. Which tool should you use to configure the firewall? Options: IP tables, systemctl, firewall CMD, UFW. The correct tool for configuring firewall rules in older Linux system is IP tables. The other options are incorrect because systemctl is used for controlling system services and does not directly configure firewall rules. Option 3, firewall-cmd is used in system that utilize firewall ID but not with IP tables. UFW is an uncomplicated firewall often used in Ubuntu system but does not directly control IP table rules. So correct option is IP table. Next question. You have a script named backup.sh that you want to make executable. Which command should you use to add the execute permissions? Options are as follows. Among the given option, the correct command is second command, which is used to add the execute permission to the script. The other options are incorrect, as first option, it is used to remove permissions, not to add the execute permission. Option 3 is incorrect, because it is not a valid option for chmod. And option 4 is incorrect, as 755 sets specific permission but does not specifically add execute permission. So correct option is 2. Next question. You want to find all empty directories in your home directory and its subdirectories. Which command should you use? The commands are as follows. Among the 4 options, the correct option is first, which is used to find the searches for empty directories. Other options are incorrect, as option 2 is incorrect, as it searches for empty files, not directories. Option 3 is incorrect, as it lists directories but does not check for emptiness. Option 4 lists directories but relies on the du command, which calculates disk usage, not empty directories. So correct option is first. Next question. You want to create a backup of your MySQL database named mydb and store it in a file named mydb_backup.sql. Which command should you use? Options are as follows. Among the given options, the correct option is A. The other options are incorrect, as option 2 is used to restore a MySQL database from a backup, not to create one. Option 3 is not a standard MySQL command for backup. Option 4 is incorrect, as it is a simple copy command and does not perform a database backup. Question. You are experiencing high CPU usage on your Linux server and want to identify the processes responsible. Which command should you use? Options are as df, free-m, psaux, top. The correct option is top. This is used to monitor system performance, including identifying processes with high CPU usage. Option first and second is incorrect, as it used to display disk and memory usage, not CPU usage. Option third is incorrect, as it lists processes but does not provide real-time updates or sort by CPU usage. Next scenario. You want to change the group ownership of a file named data.txt to a new group called staff, which command should you use? Options: chown staff data.txt, chgrp staff data.txt, chmod staff data.txt, last group mod staff data.txt. The correct option is second, chgrp command, which is used to change the group ownership of a file. The other options are incorrect, as chown changes both user and group ownership, not just group. chmod is used to modify permissions, not group ownership. And last, group mod is used to modify group information, not to change ownership. The correct option is 2. Next scenario: you have a large log file named access.log and you want to monitor it in real time, displaying new entries as they are added. Which command should you use? Options: the commands are as follows. Among the options, the correct option is tail-f access.log. This command is used to monitor log files in real time and also displaying new entries as they are added. The other options, cat and less, do not provide real-time updates or automatic scrolling. Option 4th, watch-n1 is used to execute a command at regular intervals but not for real-time log monitoring. Next scenario: you need to change the default run level of your Linux system to 3. Which command should you use to do this? Options: run level 3, init 3, systemctl set-default multi-user.target. And the last option is tell init 3. The correct option is second option, init 3. It sets the system to run level 3. Other options: run level 3, it displays the current run level but does not change it. Option 3rd is used in modern system and may not apply to all Linux distribution. Tell init is another command that can be used to change run levels in older systems. Next question: you are troubleshooting a Linux server and you suspect that a critical system service might be failing. You need to check the recent logs for information. Which log file would you review? Options are as follows. Among this, the correct option is option 4, as it contains a comprehensive records of 5 system messages and kernel events. So it is the correct option. Other log files, like first log file, it is more focused on general system messages. Second log file, option 2nd, is more focused on authentication, and option 3 is more focused on security. So correct option is 4th. You are configuring the boot process on a Linux system and want to change the default run level to a text-only multi-user mode. Which run level should you set? Options: run level 2, run level 3, run level S, run level 5. In this scenario, option 2, run level 3 is the correct choice. Run level 3 is commonly used for a text-only multi-user mode, making it suitable for systems that do not require a graphical user interface during boot. The other run levels are typically associated with different configuration. Run level 2 is similar but can include additional services. Run level 5 is a graphical environment, and run level S is for single user mode. So correct option is run level 3. Moving to next scenario, your Linux system is experiencing issues and you need to boot into a minimal environment for system maintenance. Which run level should you choose? Options: run level 0, run level 1, run level 4, run level 6. In this scenario, option 2, run level 1 is the correct choice. Run level 1 is reserved for system maintenance and does not start all services. This is the single user mode. which is useful for troubleshooting and recovery. The other run levels are associated with the system shutdown, that is option A, and option 4, or additional configuration, that is option 3. Scenario: you need to monitor a specific log file in real time to track changes or errors as they occur. Which command should you use? Options: cat, tell, grep, sed. In this scenario, option 2, that is tell, is the correct choice. The tell command is used to view the most recent entries in a log file in real time. And other options, the first, third, and fourth, are more focused on displaying and manipulating the content of log files but are not as suitable for real time monitoring. So, correct option is tell. Thanks for watching.